Hello. Check this out. Now that I have a new machine, I can do this. Boom. No background noise, I think. I'm not sure if it worked. Does it? Poggers! Let's go! Finally! Proper RTX voice support. Oh, finally. Been waiting for this for so long because my 1070 couldn't handle it properly. It would keep getting borked. Step Diego, I need your help. I don't know what to do with this cloud line. What do you mean you don't know what to do? Oh, Justin. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You don't have to. Gonna miss the sounds of New York? True. I mean, if you do want to hear the background, you can if you would like to. They're just very Also, Raider Noise, hello! Thank you so much for the resub for 6 months. Lightning, are you a fluent Spanish speaker? Heard you speak Spanish the other day on stream. Yes, I am a fluent Spanish speaker, indeed. I'm so high for derivative drop? What's derivative? Is that a new keyboard? Hold on. I feel like I can't keep track of all these new keyboards nowadays. Oh, is that the 6? No, that's not the 60%. The 60% was called was renamed. It was renamed from phase to something else. Moment. Yeah. Instead of saying I had my phase, you can just say I had a moment. I mean, I think that's the idea, right? Pass the bottle, let's get this cloud line. Anyway, so first stream on the new machine. I hope things are working okay. I actually don't know. So if you guys find any issues like during the stream, like if there's any issues like with like if it stutters or if it like the voice gets borked or something, if there's any issues, you know, let me know, because I would like to resolve them. Chu, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the resub for 5 months. How smooth does everything feel for you? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, so let me explain. Like, you know, like I like open up. I open up a window, right? Like I boot boot up the computer, right? It boots up in like 5 seconds, right? And then I open up Chrome, right? I open up Chrome, and like my 30 tabs that I have open for work-related stuff and whatnot, boom, open immediately. Oh yeah, RTX is not on this one, sorry. There. Sure, okay, there. Should be fine now. Anyway, so like, boom, right? Like, the, all my tabs open up. It's so nice. It's just like super sweet. And like, you know, like I can leave like all these apps open. Feels good, man. Feels good. We can see all the keyboard backs in the back clearly. Yeah. Over there. I mean, over there. How old was your old system? About 5 years old. 5-year-old PC-ish. So it was about time to upgrade. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy I upgraded. So we playing marbles next subathon with names and all? Yeah. So next subathon I can actually do marbles with names displayed and everything. Even like Well, I mean, yeah, it's not that old, but it's older. I mean, I had components that were still older than the time I bought them. So, yeah. Henry, hello. All right, shall we get started? Alrighty. So this Irene is actually rebuild in a way because it came back. As you can see, it has my own sticker, which the owner of this board decided to send it back for a new build rather. The old build I think is still around, but yeah, we're getting a new build done for it with some pewters with cherry tops. And here we have all our parts, our PCB here, and here's our plates. And we've seen this board before. Lightning X TX back when? Ooh, actually, you know, I've been thinking about something like that. I think we just need to hit MOQ. I need to ask about MOQ again. But it is possible. I think the MOQ is not low though. Let me actually... I'm pretty sure I consulted Popcorn about it. Let me see where I... Okay, here it is. Let's see. I asked... MOQ is like 250 and then I need to buy like 500 cloths. So you need... Basically, we need to hit like at least 250. So like, it's kind of high. Like, even if everybody bought like 2 bags, right? You end up with 125 people who need to buy. So, yeah. Can you please add a zipper pouch? I actually do like the way the number 23 bags are done. They have the separator. And I don't think they have a zipper pouch, though. I think they just have like a pouch still. I think those are nice still. I don't feel like it has to be zippered, but yeah, zipper could work. I don't know. Just ask Popcorn to stock them. I'm not sure if that would like work too well. How much per bag in a 250 MOQ? I mean, I think for y'all would probably be like 40 per bag, because I think that's the retail-ish for TX bags. It's like $40 per bag plus shipping. Yeah. The pouch? Oh, for the foam. That is what I meant. Oh, I see, yeah. Do you watch Soren's last stream? No, I did not. I did not watch his last stream. What was his last stream about? This extra camera is lit? I know, right? Alright, so we've seen this board before. So I have a feeling this is a polycarb plate, just extra frosted from what I can see here. But we're not sure actually, but I do think it's a polycarb plate. It's just like very frosted. Kind of feels more like polycarb than it does like palm. So I'm gonna say it's a polycarb plate for now. But here's the board again. We've seen it before. It says Pejuyan. Very nice. By zekk.works. Has the signature in the back. Super nice. Super clean pink. I really like this tone of pink. I actually do want a keyboard that's like about this pink. Or maybe even lighter is fine. Yeah, maybe even a lighter pink than this is fine. One day I'll own it. Alright. I expect to see it one day. Mr. Eric. Speaking of Eric, I was gonna post photos of the Kikuichi Monji, but Imgur is down. So couldn't post anything. Because Imgur is down. Or at least like I can't log in. Like it's like the servers are on fire, I guess. Here we have our PCB. This is a McLovin PCB. I believe this PCB should be for the 910, so it's compatible with this particular board. Pretty nice. I think we can tear these out actually. So yeah, let's tear these out. Do you think the baby pink Dallas is similar to this pink? Ooh, that's a good question actually. I actually don't know what to expect for the baby pink. I feel like because it's named baby pink, I kind of have a feeling it'll be a little lighter maybe? I opened the app and it crashes. Oh, Imgur? Yeah, Imgur is currently down. Like, it's actually just down. What color dollars did you get? Well, I technically haven't picked the color, but if it's going to be the same as the group buy production, I'm gonna pick the gray silver two-tone, because I think the design sort of really fits the two-tone scheme overall. Okay, I don't think I need to take this board apart because it's just the top mount on the inside. It's pretty simple, and you know the plate's already out, so let's just go ahead and build it right away. Let's test this PCB. Of course. Isn't the whale anniversary pink the same? Oh, it's kind of similar, yeah, actually. Yeah, no, the whale anniversary is very similar, yeah. I don't know what, like... Wait, no, this is not USB-C, this is USB mini. So, yeah, yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like the whale pink might be... Oh my god, this board's kind of tight. I need to be careful with this. There we go, okay. Have you seen the rose decal? I have, yes. Have there been keycaps decided for this board? No, I have not decided on any keycaps. All I'm hearing is that you should Rihanna or Cerakote dollars for two-tone silver and blue. Oh, that would be fun. Two-tone silver and blue. Oh, that would be kind of fun. Yeah. Anyway, board seems to work, but let's test it out anyway. Analog Dreams, please? Wait, didn't we do Analog Dreams last time? Didn't I actually take pictures of this board with Analog Dreams last time? If I recall correctly? I'm pretty sure I did. Again? Do it again? Okay, alright, alright. Well, I mean, that's a request. Alright. It is. I'll respect the request. Alright, this layout is whack. We are doing split backspace today, pretty sure. And step caps lock. Alright, that works for me. Oh wait, maybe I'll just change one bit here. Maybe I'll change this to FN. Alright. Why are there 3 space bars? Oh, because of the way the layouts. So you can just do. We're gonna do 7U, I think. So where's the 7U? I think I just skipped it, right? Wait, no, that's not the layout I want. It should be 1.5, 1, 1.5. This isn't right. That's kind of weird, yeah. This is fine. I mean, like, I get the idea. It's probably just the JSON file that's probably incorrectly configured for this. It's fine though, it's not a big deal. Also, let's turn off the RGB because we don't want to bleach our case. Alright, test matrix. Oh, I'm waiting to find out if Analog Dreams will look good on the pink dollies. It should. Pink goes any kind of like pastel-y or any kind of like softer colors in general are gonna look with Analog Dreams, because Analog Dreams has the beige alphas, which are very like, you know, this is essentially a neutral color, so it's gonna work fine. Like that itself will balance out the stronger colors on the set and the board. So as long as you're not putting it on like a bright red or like, I don't know, some other odd color like that, you should be fine. Alright, this is good enough. Alright, PCB works fine. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got tracking for my new PC parts? Oh, what are you getting? Bleach the case? Yeah, bleach the case. Like UV light, right? Like UV lighting can like damage things, right? So almost nearly all forms of visible light, so like LEDs, right? Like LEDs and similar things like that will have a very small portion of UV. Eventually, like, light will bleach things, basically, is the bottom line. Like, it's energy. Like, apply enough energy to an object and it will cause problems, you know, over a long period of time. Alright. Like how you see displays in store fading out the colors of products if they haven't changed it? Yeah. Or like, or even like, you know how like, pixels can die over time too? It's the same thing. Like on screens. It's the same idea. Is it a PC plate or a PP plate? I think it's a PC plate, Baby Rage. I think it's just very frosted, based on the look of it. So this camera's a little high. Alright, there. Where is my... Here it is. Alright, so step capstock and split backspace. Cool. It's a little softer, which made me question myself. Huh. I mean, most plastics are like same, you know what I mean? It's not like you can... Well, you can technically measure the density. All you need to do is... I mean, density is what? Mass over volume? So you could compare. I've been sitting on the 1660 Super for like a year because I bought it from a friend for cheap. Oh, I see. Plastic plate science on a Saturday night? What a party animal, I know. I actually was doing work earlier today, so I figured I should just do a build because I was like, well, you know, I'm not gonna sleep right away. Like, if I was not doing a build right now, I'll probably watch TV or something. Oh, actually, I would have probably started Squid Game, which is a terrible idea, but I would have started it, probably. I haven't started yet. I swear to God, today was Sunday? No, today's not the day of the Lord, my friend. Don't you know? The day of the Lord? Gosh, how can you not know? How dare you not know? Finished it a few days ago, so the end is. I mean, even if you spoil it to me, I would still watch it just fine, to be honest. I actually don't like... I feel like people have spoiled me things only for me to actually forget what they spoiled. So, for me, never ended up making a big difference. Perfect Nightmare Fuel? I see. That's a good kind of show, though, you know? Good Nightmare Fuel means it makes you think a lot. Well, I guess I just heard it's like dark and somewhat like fucked up. It's basically what it is, which I understand. I mean, I kind of feel like a lot of Korean shows are like in that realm, just like fucked up. Especially stuff that actually like makes you like kind of like. There's a lot of gore. That's okay. I've watched a lot of gory shit before. Spoilers just make me want to watch it more. Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like if it's that good, it's like even God rested one day a week. True that. True that. I mean, tomorrow is gonna. Oh, actually, well, I am doing some work tomorrow too. But I mean, I still always have like breaks in between. I schedule myself for breaks. Just earlier, I went to eat some Goritas. You guys know what Goritas are? They're so good. It's based on Mexican food. But I had Goritas earlier. I had one made with al pastor, one with lengua, and one with chorizo. Oh, and some green salsa on top. Oh my god. So good. But yeah, I had that earlier after I finished work. Fatties? Yes, that's the literal translation of Goritas. It literally means like fat ones or fatty, so to speak. Not to be confused with the username Fatty of Daily Clock. Cow tongue? Yeah, lengua is cow tongue. Yeah. Well, Goritas, you can look it up, but let me I can probably show you though. I mean, they're basically like similar to the concept of like arepas, I guess. No, actually, I guess it's not necessarily the same. But let me see if this opens up. Yeah, there. So it's like this. So it's like, well, actually, this is too American. This is not legit enough. It's more like this. Yeah, it's more like this. Has like lettuce. Actually, it doesn't have tomato. Usually has cheese, lettuce. Like meat, cilantro sometimes, onion. Like a torta. It's not the same though, because it's like a fried piece of dough. Right, yeah, it's like very similar to the concept of arepas though. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Very filling though. Like probably like double as filling as regular tacos. But it's a good deal, so I had to have it. Dune's gonna be on HBO Max. Oh, people are very excited for Dune, yeah. I'm definitely watching Dune, yeah. I mean, I only watched the trailer a couple times. I'm pretty excited for sure. I actually kind of want to read again, like for Dune. Kind of feel like I need to do it some justice by reading it again. Fully immerse myself. I've got the Dune series here, been reading it. Yeah, I have it on my Kindle too, actually. So I might actually pick it up again and read it. It's been a while though. It's been so long. Been a long time since I last read it, so. Howdy. So I am 10. Hello. How are you? Howdy, partner. Halloween Kills will be on a streaming platform called Peacock. What the F is Peacock? I have no idea. Is that something new, I guess? Never heard of it. Jack said he was gonna have a Dune quiz for rookie extras. Extras don't exist, please. At this point, I really have lost faith. I'm really sorry, but I've lost faith because it's just why, like, cutting off communications is literally the worst thing you can do. Out of, like, whether it's out of fear or out of concern for your own self, cutting off communications is definitely one of the worst things you can do. And that's pretty much what happened, and I kind of feel a little, I feel, I was taken aback, let's just say. Let's just put it that way. The rookie extras will be an ice cream cone? True. Oh, Dune is a great series. Like, really, really great piece of fiction. One of those that you should read, you know? Like, it's one of those, like, yeah, it's definitely like one of those must-reads, I would say. I mean, I remember when I was, like, younger, of course, like, people would recommend, like, Orson Scott Card and that kind of stuff, right? Like, Ender's Game. I'm also into, like fantasy sort of stuff, so, like, Stormlight Archives, for example. Just read or read? Brandon Sanderson is great. Yeah. I'm not ignoring you. But I mean, Brandon Sanderson is like PogChamp. It's so good. All the world building among, like, in all the different Sanderson's work, it's like, it's awesome. I enjoy it a lot, personally. But yeah, I started with the Mistborn series, and then it just kind of went off from there. What's the best Sanderson book? Oh, that's kind of tough. But I personally always tell people, if you're starting with Sanderson books, you should start with the Mistborn series. I think the Mistborn series really introduces you to his way of world building really well. In a way that's not, like, too complex or hard to read. Getting the Ninth was a fun read. Oh, Getting the Ninth, yeah. Or too long, yeah, that's true. Because, so the problem with a lot of fiction and, like, fantasy sort of stuff is that, yeah, it can get a little just too complicated. And it becomes, like, terse at that point, you know? Especially nowadays with people kind of having very short attention spans and a relatively small capacity to read. Because, you know, it's hard to find the time to do it. But yeah, I would recommend the Mistborn series as a start. I started with Stormlight and stuff went over my head. Oh yeah, Stormlight is all over the place. For sure. Yeah, no, it took me a little while to get used to all that. I struggled a bit with Dune initially. Yeah, no, I mean, Dune is actually a very complex world, too. I struggled with Dune as well. When I first read it, I actually had to reread it to really get it. Like obviously, like, plotline you can follow, right? But yeah, like, building the world in your head is like a whole different, like, it's a whole different ordeal. So for me, like, for most really good fantasy or, like, really good sci-fi stuff, I do like reading twice just for the sake of the imagining of the world. Like, that's a better part of the experience, you know? Yeah. Takes you time. Or you just read it slowly to absorb it. Diego Anyang, hello. Mr. Frank Inomushiki, hello. The Way of Kings is my shit? Oh, nice. Yeah, so many characters right out of the gates try and keep track of. Yeah, that's the thing. It also depends on like how well, like, I guess it depends on what kind of books you've read before too. Like some people have the habit of actually just reading and kind of like taking everything at like kind of considering like everything is very important to the building process. But there definitely is a lot of like name dropping that happens in some books that just kind of is not very meaningful. But you just happen to read it and think like, oh, maybe this is going to be relevant later. So you keep imagining all these things. Kind of boggles your mind. Pewter with MX tops? Yeah. Pretty sure that's it. Yep. Pewter with MX tops. Is that how you spell Diego in Korean? Yeah, the first part, yeah. The three characters that you see, that's Diego. Korean is an interesting language writing wise because Hangul is a phonetic syllable based system, so like for words that are not properly in Korean, like native in Korean, you can like say anything in, you know, in syllables. Essentially, you just break it down in syllables to make it to make it like to be able to be pronounced. Yeah, Korean is a fun language to learn though, I think. How do I get myself an Irene board? Unfortunately, I think it's like a 1 out of 3 or something like that. This board, which, well, I mean, it was originally like a commission kind of thing. Like for, yeah, like for, like, you know, 3 people basically. But then, yeah, they've changed hands over time. It was originally meant to be like a board that would fit the 910 internals. So that's pretty much what it is. It's a board, it's a case designed to fit the 910 internals. Which is basically top mount, 8-point top mount with corner blocker and arrow, like next to arrow blocker. Highlighting, what lube do you use with stabs? I use 205 grade 0. 205 G0 is pretty much all I use for stabilizers. It's all I think I need, really. People have suggested all these mods and stuff. I personally can't get my head around them yet, just because I think they're very time consuming and the return is not as effective as I would hope them to be. But some people swear by them, like the Epsi mod or the Holy mod or whatever mod, you know? Some people swear by it, so to each their own. Or some people swear by BDZ, XHT BDZ. So I personally use XHT BDZ, you know, a number for a while actually. And it was fine. But I do have a lot of 205, and I realized I just didn't enjoy mixing material, like mixing different kinds of things, lube and stuff, because you can't lube everything with BDZ. It's just a wire, and like let's say you lube something else with 205 and then BDZ is nearby, like I don't want them to mix together, so I just stuck with one thing, which is the thing I do best, which is with just lubing with 205. Highlighting, what tape do you use for the back of the PCB? Imagine using tape. But it's okay. I was gonna say a your mom joke, but I abstained. I had a your mom joke, like just about to leave. I was going to say something about, you know, tape and your mom's tape and yeah, these things, but I stopped. I stopped myself. It was right there for me to take, but I decided to not. Highlighting what artisan do you use for the best stockerinos? Well, actually, if you do want best stockerinos for artisans, get something that's heavy and cold cast or something like that. Actually, though, like I mean, like Rama caps or Salvin caps or Hibi caps or whatever caps, those will give you good stockerinos. Actually, though, the only issue is it might kind of blunt the feel of the Switch. That's actually a legitimate response to the Thockerino question. Cries and Watcher else? Dude, Mason, oh my god. I have not won a ritual I've seen ritual masters prices go from like $40 to like $95 over the past like 3 years, and I haven't won a single one of them. Fucking hell. It's the one maker I have not won in like so... It's probably the maker I have not won the longest time. Ritual Master actually so hard to win. Either that or I'm just banned. Probably the latter. Maybe I said something weird on the forum and then, you know, he was like, this guy? Banned. Insult my mother, please? Then hit us with an ad. I actually do have the ad button. But I believe if you're a sub, you won't get ads. Oh, I guess no. Forceful ads you'll still get. What are the best artisans for gaming? Wish I knew. Wish I knew. All these years collecting artisans, yet none of them have made me better in gaming. Temptation, hello. Joe, hey. The only maker I have luck with is Shiro's. Oh, I actually have never won those either. There's a few makers I haven't won ever. Keycaps, the one who makes the little beans that look like, that sort of have like the face of a bongo. Beans, yeah, those I've never won. I don't win. Yeah, Shiro I haven't won. The painted glazed caps, I have not won those before. I've entered a handful or maybe a dozen times, but no wins on those. Yeah, at least those two are particularly memorable as far as not winning. I'm sure there's more. I mean, like Booper, of course. I never win Booper. I did win Booper once, like back in 2018. Back in 2018, something like that. It was a long time ago. And then the rest I traded for. But I mean, so it goes. RNG is just like the way it is, you know? Like, it's savage, it's no memory. Well, will disappoint you every time, but best to not get too attached to it. It's just keycaps in the end. Sometimes you gotta have it, but yeah. Sometimes there's not much you can do about it. Do you win black on white, bro? I actually did. I'm very excited. I got a stump, which I've been so excited to get. I got a stump too. That's like one of the... It's my first one. In the years I've been in the hobby, I've always wanted a stump too. And for some reason, I just always miss the deals on Mech Market whenever people like sold them or traded them. And I finally got one from the sale, this past sale. So I'm pretty excited for that one. Stump 2. What cute boy. That sounds like my Tinder bio. Lang's artisan collection must be just right. It's embarrassingly big, the collection, if you ask me. There are reasons why I don't take collection photos. Also, I don't really like to. I like showcasing artisans kind of more individually, or like in keyboards, right? Because it's a good way to showcase artists' work in a way that's kind of like focused and gives them attention that they deserve. When you take like pictures of like, you know, a big collection, it kind of detracts the attention from like the smaller makers, and people kind of focus on the stuff that's like hyped or whatever, which ends up being I personally think it ends up being a little hurtful. I personally think every maker kind of deserves like some room for attention, especially if you're gonna like be like, oh, like, you know, I'm super happy to have all this stuff. But it's not bad to show collection things. Like, I mean, I show my collection when people like visit me, or like, or even like when, you know, I go to meetups, I take some boxes to show people like keyboards or artisans and stuff. Yeah. Lightning is the one who posted half bongos one Tesla. No, that was Teflon. Switch Doctor AU 36 viewers, welcome. Switch Doctor says, or is it like that? Shark girl shark from VTubers. I still actually don't know what it is, because I don't watch VTubers. I just know it's a meme, and I can't care enough for it, but I know it's a thing. Like, at some point, somehow VTubers became the new K-pop. Like, as in, like, people making K-pop boards, now people make VTuber theme boards and sets and stuff. Yeah. Apparently that's a thing, so. That was perfect? Oh, excellent. Yeah, it was right? Something like that. How many K-pop sets are there? Oh, I guess there's not many K-pop sets, but there's K-pop themed keyboards. Like, people have made K-pop themed keyboards before. Or, I mean, like this one. Or, I mean, a lot of Zekk's boards are K-pop themed. There's like the RBB, and then there's like, well, Jinsol is from Perry, I think, right? But there's like those. Not as many as Weeb sets, but I mean, that's because Weeb is now mainstream, buddy. Being a Weeb now is like a cool thing. Like, we used to be ostracized for being Weebs, not anymore. Being Weeb is like mainstream now. It's kind of crazy. You think I could commission a Blues Clues board? I would highly suggest you do, because that would be pretty fun to see. Ogre best K-pop. One of my coworkers is a weeb. He hella weeb. Well, I'm a weeb too, by the way. One of your fellow keyboard streamers that you watch is a weeb, and I'm loud and proud that I am. I don't care. I like anime. With the power of God and anime on my side, nothing will stop me, okay? Mr. Fro, thank you so much for the 3 months. Oh, actually, Mr. Fro, if you want a sticker, you can fill out exclamation stickers. Gives you a form that you can fill out, and you can get free sticker, a free sticker for reaching 3 months. For those who have been subbed as well, and you haven't claimed any time before, you can also claim a sticker if you have been subbed for at least 3 months, and then you can claim them every 3 months thereafter, I think. God, just friendship is enough. Oh yeah, plot no jutsu, you know. Anyway, Steve's Blues Clues message the other day. I've not seen. Weaves on Keeps. Oh, GZ, I still have a Weaves on Keeps t-shirt. One of them is a little worn out though, but I still have one. I still have There Is No Endgame shirt as well. I think I have two of those, I think. I have a gray one and a red one. Pretty sure. Dude, we need to bring Weaves on Keeps back. That t-shirt needs to be brought back for good. You'll make bank, buddy. I might still have some t-shirts sitting around. Oh, okay, I'll buy some. I'll buy a few. They're comfy as hell. Opinion on Zelio V1s? I mean, Zelio V1s are basically the MX, like, they're basically what ergo clears are supposed to be, right? Like smooth ergo clears. So that's what Zelios are like. That's what they're made for. I would say that I mean Zelio V1s are good if you want like a medium tactile switch that has a bump somewhere along the middle that's sort of rounded. So if you like that idea, then Zelio V1s are basically that. Were V1s full nylon? No, they're always like that polycarb mix. Like, you know, like you've seen Telios, right? They're that like the transparent housing. There's also like milky housings at some point, but it was only for specific ones. But yeah, most Zelios out there that you'll see are going to be like the polycarb mix or whatever, like like that transparent clear housing. But yeah, the new ones that are being run for the Redux or whatever are apparently going to be full nylon, so they should be a little different, I guess. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but the pre-order pricing for the new Zelios are like 70 cents each, which is kind of crazy. It kind of makes me feel like Zeal kind of hit his head or something, because he normally would charge so much. But I mean, that said, I'm not getting any in particular right now. I'm good. Picked up some of the Redux ones because the prices aren't fucking insane. I mean, yeah, it's kind of out of the norm from Zeal. That's for sure. Well, Joe said, "Weaves on Keeps podcast." I wonder who would be in it in this podcast. I could see Kimchi Jody Boy trying to invite himself into the podcast, even if we don't say anything about it. Because I know he's a very outwardly weeb person. You and Shoobs? Okay. Works. Actually, well, I've never talked with Shoobs extensively, so yeah. I know he does videos and stuff. Wait a second. Is this 7U? It should be, yeah. Okay. I think the Switch game has changed a lot since he made Switches and probably couldn't get away with his normal pricing on new Switches. Yeah, I mean, of course. When you have all these competitors now... Wait a second. Oh, I better ask. I guess we're not doing 7U today. I think we're doing 6.25U. Based on the stab here. Well, I guess we are. Let's do 625, okay. Cool. I mean, we can only do 625 anyway. I don't have a 7U wire right next to me. Meanwhile, those metal plated switches are $1.6 each. Damn. One of Keyboards had a booth at Comic-Con. They're actually at Comic-Con every year. Peaches. They've been at Comic-Con every year for several years now. They are always set up at Comic-Con. It's pretty interesting, but that is indeed the case. Hold on. Oh yeah. What do they sell there at Comic-Con? Well, like, they promote keyboards because that's what their business is. What else would you do at Comic-Con if you're a keyboard vendor other than promote keyboards? I mean, people who go to Comic-Cons are basically like the right audience. Sell things? Well, I mean, if I told you something, at least so the person who runs One Up Keyboards is JB1830, and his partner is actually an artist. She's a Twitch streamer, actually. She's a Twitch partner, and they do drawings. They do very, very nice drawings. They're a professional artist, so they also do work at Comic-Con. Yeah. But Comic-Con sounds pretty fun. I mean, I know friends who go every year. Or, well, like, you know. That would make a lot of sense. Well, no, but even before that, they still were always at Comic-Con. Like, Comic-Con is because they're based in New York, so they would go to Comic-Con. One Up Keyboards is one of the few vendors who actually promotes to a very general mass audience in keyboards. Like, not just keyboard, like they actually cater more so to non-enthusiast scene, like the non-enthusiast scene as a retail vendor than pretty much every other vendor in the hobby, I would say. I'm gonna switch to the regular mic. Hey, I'm Panda. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. IRC from Shoot's recent video, his first custom was from One Up. Yeah, One Up caters to the greater like just general audience. Actually, they're more like the keyboard storefront for like people in general. Like kind of like, you know, like they have kits and stuff available, readily available. Like they always have switches, like lube and like all the necessary stuff you need for a basic custom keyboard build. They have stuff around almost all the time. Checking out zekk.works, are they mainly focused on small run GB? Yes, they are. They pretty much have only run either private or small number of unit group buys because they don't want to spread too thin, basically, because they're running it themselves, you know. So yeah. So yep. But I mean, maybe one day they'll go through a vendor and they'll change things. But until then, GBs are hard to run yourself. Yeah, they are pretty stressful. This board is not fair for us non-streaming plebs. Well, I mean, even for someone like myself, it's not like I own this board. I mean, I don't understand. I think feeling entitled to a board like this one, just because, you know, like you were not part of a commission, like, you know what I mean? It's like no one's entitled to anything, is what I mean. It's like whatever. Like, people commission stuff all the time. You can commission a board just like this one, any day. Just ask. Try to see if you can pay for it, and you know, you can go ahead and do it. Love to snag an RBE, but the chances are almost zero. He's a hobbyist making what he likes. Yeah. Just have a lot of money already? Well, yeah. I mean, you're paying for somebody's time, right? To exclusively dedicate to you for a limited period of time, right? Money is one way to incentivize it, or, you know, you can't force yourself to be somebody's friend. But of course, if you're somewhat acquainted with them in a way that's friendly and, you know, not very intrusive, maybe they could do you a favor. But again, self-imposing on others is a big no-no, right? So, or it's more so, no, it's not that it's just a big no-no, it's more like, it's just kind of cringe. Let's be honest. It's just kind of cringe, right? Like, you can't force yourself to be somebody's friend. Or like, you know, feel like, oh, my man, you're my favorite, and then you're going like, yeah, can't plead like that. So it is just the way it is. But I mean, I'm sure anybody who has decent CAD abilities could make a keyboard that's catered to your needs. Yeah. Missing out beats. Wait, hold up. I wanted to read that. Deco outing what I did because I can't win endgame keyboards, spending my house down payment on metal rectangles. I'll win a buy slot for Perry's IU. Missing out beats the GBs back in the day where people disappear with the money and then you don't get a product anyway. This is very true, actually. GZ has such a good point, because there actually used to be people who straight up just disappear with people's money, okay? Like, people trusted them, and obviously there was no company or vendor particularly behind things. Or even if they called themselves a vendor, they're just an individual who was just, you know, they were just collecting money from people, and they could any day disappear. And some people did. There have been people who have disappeared with tens of thousands of dollars that people paid, right? With no product delivered at all. Some of them even came back with an alt to sell things that they supposedly sold and ran away with, and they resold it under a different name. Of course, people who are unknowing of this bought it off. I'm just glad there are people still making what they like instead of making stuff solely as a business. This is true. I mean, hopefully we do retain some of that grassroots kind of aspect of the hobby, or more so the hobby's aspect of it, which is to make stuff that you're passionate about. I think it's nice. I mean, I definitely feel like if that were to dissolve in the community, I personally would be taken aback and probably would take a step back from things here. Yeah. Still happens, Rukia. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. If you become a friend and given the spot, make sure to take advantage, not walk off. Don't burn the bridge. Well, another thing is, don't be that guy, right? Don't take an FNF spot, right? Like, don't take a friends and family spot from someone that invited you, in a very nice way, and then turn around, get the board, a few months later, and then try to market it off as something that's unique and limited or whatever, and be like, oh yeah, $3,000 for this guy because there's only 3 of them, Like, that kind of shit is kind of kind of cringe too. But people do it. People do it. It happens all the time. But it kind of sucks. Let's be honest. It just sucks. Labs in FNF Iron 180 for 4,000 bucks on MM. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. It just, it's just like, why though? It's like, why? Why you gotta be like that, huh? It's like somebody else might have a use for it, you know? That you didn't get to appreciate because you decided that it wasn't for you, or maybe because you initially from the get-go decided that it was something you were gonna profit off of, which fair enough. You do you. Cannot value a keyword thousands of dollars regardless of what word. I feel ya. I understand that. I understand and totally relate to the sentiment. And someone will buy it. Yeah, I mean that's the ironic part of it, right? It's like the fact that people are actually paying pretty absurd amounts for things that are allegedly limited edition and whatnot, which I personally find a little appalling. Mostly just because it's like the is a keyboard really worth that much? Like, is it really worth that much to you? If it is, well, congratulations, you earned yourself. Yeah, sure, limited edition, whatever you want to call it. Good for you, though. I mean, if it gives you the sense of satisfaction, that's... I hope you remain fulfilled for the rest of your life in a similar way. That's great. But, again, that's a personal choice. But a lot of people are making personal choices that are pretty much there, so... We just have a bigger audience now. That's basically what it is. Can't judge people for how they spend their money when there's, you know... more than one of them. There's a lot of people like this, so they do whatever they want to do. I mean, if they have the funds to do it, why not, right? Why not? Got my DSA Dolch, most expensive keycap set ever. A lot of SP stuff back in the day was kind of pricey when they ran, because they're pretty small quantity buys. So Signature Plastics did charge the way the way it scales with quantity is kind of strange. Don't be me, spend over 2K on keyboards. I mean, yeah, I would say the same. I've also spent quite a lot on keyboards, okay? Like, I'm not saying this out of like just being judgmental or I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here, right? I've spent a lot of money on keyboards too. I've spent easily thousands of dollars on artisans. I mean, well, easily, it goes without saying that I've spent thousands, right, on artisan keycaps and keyboards and all kinds of things, key sets, you name it, because I like collecting these things, right? But I remember when SA was backed up company for their SA caps. I mean, yeah, it still is kind of slow. It's not too fast right now either. I tried to run the first NADSA Doge group, right? The guy running the main Asia GB ran off with everyone's money on that side, and I had to refund everyone and eat the PayPal fees. Oh my god. Even back in the day when PayPal fees were still like less than 3%, which I think they're not anymore. I think they're 3.49% now for domestic. And for international it's even worse. It's like 4.4%, right? Yeah, no, it sucks. Oh boy, that's rough. I'm at 6K 10 months in. You're doing great, sweetie. Why I will never get into artisans? I have a holy and righteous fear. I think it's fine to have a holy and righteous fear for things that you think are going to be addicting and dangerously expensive for you. I personally keep myself to a budget. I hold myself very tightly to a budget. So if it's like, once I go past it, I stop. Or I rather don't go past it. Have like ways to warn myself not to spend. Obviously, it helps that I build keyboards and fund my own way, like fund the hobby in my own ways, of course. But I also pour a lot of the money back into like the things I do, like, you know, getting this new PC and gear and other stuff that I've thankfully had this, like, the support of a lot of people to do. What is self-control? I've never heard of such a thing. Yeah, I have to admit I'm not too good at that either, though. I have systems. I have a system going. Doesn't mean I'm good at self-control. Does not mean I'm good at it. It's a little helpful. Honestly, waiting for Palm to be the next advent of Keycaps. The OG sets are seriously running dry. Yeah, Palm is pretty much OG Palm is pretty much gone. Like, it's dry. Like, it's not just running dry. It's dry. Let's be honest. It's a dry supply now. Same goes with dye subs. Alright, PBT. It's the same thing. I mean, thank goodness CRP exists now. Hammerworks CRP is like the new replacement supply of PBT dye subs that in cherry profile that's extremely high quality in classic colorways. I honestly think CRP is amazing. Like, I'm super grateful that CRP exists, even. Melissa at SP is amazing to work with. Oh, she is. Yeah, she is very patient for sure. She has dealt with a lot of shit. SP is interesting. They're still a relatively small family run business. So like small to medium sized business, family run in the state of Washington. And yeah, they're pretty pleasant to work with. I mean, they'll answer all the questions that you have, even if it takes them a lot of time. But yeah, they're pretty pleasant to work with. Regular palm doesn't even exist. Oh, that's what the Versus is. Yeah, that's true. There's no cherry profile palm, really. There's those OEM palm keycaps that are 1mm thick, and from, what is that, Escape Keyboard or whatever, the guys from Australia. And I know that 1UP has been stocking a few differently colored sets as well, but they're OEM profile, so not quite the same as cherry. But yeah, I actually was debating picking up a black set, OEM set, just cause, yeah, I personally do prefer cherry, of course, but having one OEM set doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? Who and what does SP manu for outside of this hobby? They make point of service similar to GMK. They do keycaps for point of service terminals, like keyboards for companies and special utilities that ask for them, or you know, server racks, or you know, you name it, right? Like basically they also do point of service, point of sale systems. Yeah. So what's similar to what GMK does with their keycaps as well. 1mm thick, can't use it. It has to be 1.5mm. My favorite streamer, thicker equals better quality. Yeah, where's Lana to talk about Newton's second law in relation to thickness? Then those animals came in and were like, "Hey, can you give us Weeb caps?" True. Double test this again. Nice. Alright. Let's go back to noise removal. I forgot about it. No one told me. So I just kept using the regular one. Nice Menlo you got there, sir. Thank you so much. Theremin Goat, how are you, my friend? Hope you're well. Definitely don't see you around on stream, like on chat often, so it's good to see you around every so often. I also don't like go to a lot of the main servers, like, you know, Mech Keys and whatnot, so that's another reason why I probably don't see you too often. I'm not too active everywhere. Doing okay, just busy with grad school and finally getting around to updating the collection. Just shy of 1200 now. Wow, that's crazy. Just shy of 1200, no big deal. Cash registers, keycaps, yeah. The greater the mass, the greater the force of attraction. A man of culture. I love that. Have you seen the GMK blanks I see on Geekhack? Wait, which one is that? GMK blanks? I know that Mr. Scud80 ran GMK blanks of different colors and different sizes for a while. How you doing though? Still need to watch the Cloudline bot? I'm doing well. I mean, I'm pretty much in the same spot as you are, Mr. Theremin. Busy with grad school. Keeping up with keyword stuff on the side. You know. Just about the same as you, actually. Can I link it here? Yeah, go ahead and link it, Henry. Do you think DCS is decent? Yeah, I like DCS. Do you want to see a DCS set? I can show you DCS. Look, this is DCS. Right here. This is DCS Red Alert art, the one that ran through Omnitype. Or I guess back in the day it was still Dixie Mech. But it's basically like cherry profile. It's pretty nice. It's just thinner though. That's one thing to note. It's a thinner profile. So, I mean, it's a thinner keycap. So it's like, I guess 1mm thick. But still, they're still nice and double shot keycaps. But typing wise, it types just like cherry. It's very nice, very pleasant. Homing keys are they're barred normally. Bottom rows have a higher sculpt. Yeah, it's still kind of relatively similar. Yeah, it might be slightly higher than R4 cherry, but it's actually not that far off. You know what I mean? Still relatively close. Alright, I think we're ready to solder. Ooh, and now... Hold up. I can actually use this fan without making much noise. It's awesome. I mean, yeah. DCS Incognito set of 2021? DCS Incognito is interesting for sure. It's a cool, I mean, the theme of the set is funny. I find it pretty hilarious. But I'm not getting the set just because I already have, like, plenty of sets. I guess more so that the colorway is just not my thing. It's pretty nice though. Here's the GMK blanks I see. Oh, let me check it out. GMK blanks, Nova RMK. Okay, so has WS1, CR, Ergo. So yeah, this is quite. I mean, Scud did a set that was basically blanks, but it was like in batches. But yeah, blanks are fine. Blanks are fine. I would definitely purchase a set of black blanks, actually. White blanks, kind of a hard pass for me. I actually don't use white keycaps as much, but I think I would probably buy a set of black blanks if they're cheap enough. If they're not cheap, I wouldn't. I just want that bro cap from Incognito. Wait, bro cap has a... Oh, bro cap as in like the the step bro cap, the caps lock. Guys, isn't this so poggers? I have this fan on and y'all can't hear a thing, right? I think I'm right, but yeah. What are your favorite keycaps? Favorite keycaps on a silver board? Beige. Anything beige is good on silver. Didn't even know you turned it on? Yeah. Did indeed. Oh! Push-up time. I'll do it after soldering. I just wanna do this first. Bought Incognito purely for the step caps? I don't even use step caps. You should. Step caps is so nice. I love step caps though. I mean, you already know I do. Did you join the Cloudline GB? I did not. I did not join Cloudline. I am saving money for now. Yeah. Can't spend too much. I've already been spending. I wonder if Diego's answer to getting in on Cloudline is yes or no. I personally like Cloudline enough that I would have entered if I had if it was like money no object kind of thing, like if I had enough money to spare, but given that I don't, I didn't, just to be responsible. So yeah, but it's a very nice board, I think. Very pretty, lots of attention to detail. Definitely expensive though, like it's definitely a very expensive keyboard. It's like what, $585 US plus shipping is quite expensive. But that said, it's a very nice keyboard. I personally like it a lot. The aesthetic, the theme is pretty good. It's very very nicely done, IMO. But that said, you know, don't spend beyond your means is what I would say. So that self-control thing you were telling me about, yeah. To Kage or not to Kage, that is the question for Nicolas Cage. He knows all about cages and Kages. Or both. The internals of Cloudline is so nice. What am I seeing some stuff like that on the exterior of a case? Well, the problem with the internals of Cloudline on an exterior is that the Cloudline internals are... It's like polished steel, right? So if you put like a frame like that on the outside, it would get scuffed pretty easily though. I think that would be the issue. But the brass weight itself looks pretty nice. So, in a way you're not completely missing out on decorations. You know? It's not too bad. But yeah, I guess if you want like polished stuff on the outside, I mean, it's doable. I personally feel like polished steel on the outside. It's like on the 7V it looked fine, but I personally don't really dig it as much. It's very easy to scuff. Very easy to scratch. Angle 80 waiting room. Any new Mode 80 avail? Oh yeah, Mode 80. They're putting out a new one, right? I saw an announcement about it. Are you getting one of those, Mason? Considering that you're involved in, I guess, moderating? Finally, top mount, good for them. Well, I guess they finally took the feedback from the community. Or rather, kind of saw the trend. You know, there's a clear trend that top mount is kind of good, you know? Beige is good on anything, I think I do agree. But yeah, I would say silver goes well with a lot of sets that are on the lighter side. Anyway, so Analog Dreams is a good set for silver. Olivia, Violet on Cream. Beige. Some people actually do white on black on silver too, and it looks pretty nice. Yeah. But anyway, let's go down. I'm waiting for a lilac colored Alice board. Ooh, lilac and Alice layout. I haven't seen any of that. Yeah. Let's see. Seems like all new keyboards are getting more expensive with a shortage of materials. Yeah. So it definitely does have to do with shortage of materials, but at the same time, it doesn't help that a keyboard like Cloudline also has a lot of these small details that just would add to the cost. I mean, I don't think the engraving adds to the cost. It's more so like that's like slide curve and all that kind of stuff is like adds to the price, right? I finally got my secret kit Primus, and this thing is polycarbonate is nice. Ooh. I'm kind of curious to see what that looks like. Primus is a very sick board, I think. I personally like the look of it. I think the Gundam foot sort of aesthetic is actually pretty cool with the Primus. Hokage. Seems like Kage is a safety school for Cloudline rejects. A lot of people are treating it like that, but I mean, they're two separate boards. That's probably just because Kage is unlimited. RBB waiting room. Polish weights need to be recessed a bit. IMO, I do agree. Actually, that's a good idea. You know how like. So you guys, I mean, well, were you guys here for the Tomo build stream? Where you guys know how like the Jane V2, basically that like type of weight, right? Has a weight that's recessed in the middle, and then it has a frame on the outside that's like basically part of the outer frame. I think that's a great idea. If you're doing polished, I think it's nice if the recessed part is that polished stainless steel or something like that. Yeah, that would be good. Full internal redesign like number 1 OG2 revision 1. Abstraction, hello! Sub Diego liking the fresh cut? Thank you. Lilac Praxis? Oh yeah, Praxis did have a sort of lilac color. Yeah. Wait times and supply chain issues. Yeah, supply chain definitely. Yeah, actually, yeah. Pretty much anything that has to do with manufacturing right now is kind of a mess. If you talk to anybody who is working in supply chain related stuff, they'll tell you about it. That it's like quite busy and expensive, and projects are just like operations are just busy right now. Subject to human limit. Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what I meant by unlimited. Yo, Drua, hello. What do you think of Ven aesthetics? You mean the Ven by Gawk? I think it looks really nice. I personally like it a lot. I don't think I would have preferred a different layout, but I mean the Ven itself, like from what I saw from Epsilon's stream, and like you know the stuff that Gawk has posted about it. Looks pretty nice. I mean, Gawk also has a very interesting sense of aesthetic that I think is very appealing to a lot of people. How'd your PC build go, dude? Are you an elite gamer now? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. The PC build went well. I mean, this is what I'm streaming with right now. So yeah, it went great. Thanks to a lot of people in chat who helped, and especially Joe. Yeah, no. New PC is fantastic. I love how snappy it all feels. Like everything opens up so quickly, and like I love like the ability to actually have stuff open without the computer like capping out on memory, and like yeah, no, it's such a nice feeling. I'm really in love with the new PC right now. Yeah. You know, I think I missed what Gambit said. I heard recently some shipping containers are so backed up the crews are running out of food. Holy moly, really? Is that what's happening with Zenith? Because Zenith, isn't it stuck in a boat too? The Foundry Ion keyboards Zenith. So I'm waiting on a Zenith myself, but it's stuck on a boat. So maybe one of those boats is one of such boats, which that honestly sounds horrible, like for the crew. People starving for our keyboards? Yeah, I mean, it feels bad, man. That's awful. I mean, it's just so awful that it's like backed up like that for like ports and stuff. Like, damn. Didn't know the problem was that bad. It's almost like the world resumed things without telling them. So they didn't get the memo because someone didn't care enough. People starving for our keyboards? Yeah. Sage. Quality of life in these recent years for the whole world ain't good. And it's not gonna get any better, to be honest. I always kind of feel bad to talk about, you know, the incoming doomsday for humanity at some point in the future, but let's be honest, the world is not in a great place. I mean, like, yeah, like climate change and COVID alone are evidence enough that like we're basically 2 years in and still facing the same issues. Like, I mean, specifically with the pandemic, right? The effects of it have been absolutely brutal in the entire world. And it seems like a lot of people are still having a hard time recognizing the fact that it's been crippling for so many people and so many countries and governments and establishments and institutions, right? Businesses. Yeah, I think it's the beginning. Yeah, I think so too. Definitely have to be braced for the worst. That's dark. It's just what it is. I personally just feel like it's just reality, you know? It's like, the sooner you accept that, the better you will cope with it when it comes. It's not about resigning yourself to the fact that stuff is not good in the world. It's more so that preparedness for disaster requires awareness of what's to come. You know what I mean? I'm ready to build my fortress of keywords. Same here. Same, buddy. That's a mood. Are we contributing to climate change by having intricately milled internals with extra materials and machine time for a benefit that is not seen? 99% of the time the board is owned. Yes. Yes. Keywords are the very extra thing that's definitely very resource consuming and time consuming and energy consuming. That's definitely not particularly the best kind of carbon footprint on the world. But alas, here we are in our maximized consumerism that our society represents, trying to consume as much as we can in the way we best know how, which is to spend money on things that we definitely don't need more than one thing of, or even one is more than enough, or even one is plenty, or too much perhaps, for our own good. But here we are. Alas, here we are. Can I post an immigrant link? Yeah, sure, go ahead. There are 80 cargo ships waiting in LA. Fantastic. And that's LA, by the way. Not even like there's probably worse port cities in the world that are even further backed up than that. So this is my Primus. Oh, let me check it out. I need to see this. Oh, is that a Future Funk? Oh, yo, polycarb with the brass foot. Is it brass or is it just gold anodized? But that looks sick. That looks nice. Oh, the black PCB is it's a nice touch. That looks good, man. That looks great. Very, very nice. Synthwave. Laser synthwave. I see. No, that looks great. That looks fantastic. Alright, I know the client likes having LEDs on this, or caps lock LED rather, so let's do that. Okay, let's see. So, function, caps lock. Yeah, no, it looks great. Good stuff, Abaddon. That's fantastic. Alright, let's see what the orientation of this LED is gonna be. Alright, so we have cathode. It's on the right side. Alright, awesome. Look at that LED. Nicely working. And that's a caps lock LED. Sick. I was debating on using ePVT black on white. Black on white would work fine on polycarb too, yeah. I'm not gonna do an extended sponsor segment tonight, but feel free to check out all the sponsors. They have different group buys available. Exclamation sponsor for all of the links. You guys know the drill. But that said, we are ready to put this build into the case, which is awesome. Let's do this. Bad sponsory, please. I know people get fed up. I'm just trying to be nice here. And Cholo. Hello, my friend. I should maybe find an artist from the community for an update t-shirt reprint. Yo, let's go. He's being our willpower for tonight. Good guy, Diego. I mean, so, you know what it is? It's the reality is that you guys know that I am sponsored by, you know, these people over here. You know? So the best you can do is support whenever you want. And I don't need to repeat it. If you're new, you know, every once in a while I'll say it, and then every once in a while I don't have to. It's just common sense, you know? Why would I want to make people sick of hearing it? Etc, etc. Yeah, it's all written down anyway, so assuming that you can read what it says on the panels, it's all good. Hi, first time on catching the stream. Okay, buddy. Okay. Damn, Drew has been falling for 2 years and 4 months. Holy moly. 2 years and 4 months. Has it really been that long? Damn. Time flies, buddy. Time flies. We're new here. Honestly, I'm very happy to see y'all regulars around. I mean, it makes me feel very grateful that I have the support of people who come back for regular toxic gatekeeping elitist content like myself, like my own. You know, just the usual. That's toxic, bro. I know. It's my specialty. You just activated my trap card. And then somehow on Yu-Gi-Oh! You can activate magic cards when it's not your turn too, even if they're not quick play cards, but you know, anyway. And now I activate Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 2 additional cards. That's right. What? Pot of Greed? That's because you have money, so screw the rules. Fiber! I know. What's this shit? Never sub, never donate, adblock on. Stolen laptop, neighbor's Wi-Fi, mama's house, stolen solar panel, stolen sun, solar energy stolen. Wait, hold on. Need to read the whole thing. Neighbor's river, stolen hydroelectric plants, charging phone with work, electricity, shower, and bathroom sink. Stolen food from cafeteria, stolen hamster wheel, kinetic energy, free entertainment. Damn. That's some next level energy conservation shit. Now, if everybody could be like this 5D chess playing Twitch viewer, you know, we could probably solve the problem with climate change. Probably. Just saying. LDR communism. Alright, Peaches, you said you wanted analog dreams, right? I'll have to go get it. I don't know where I put it. Oh, I think it's on my Xeno. Okay, I'll go get it. I'll be right back, fellas. Should I run a 1-minute ad break? Yeah, let's run a 1-minute ad break while I'll be right back. I'll be right back, friends. Alright, do you guys enjoy the ad? Guys, you should congratulate me. That was the first ad I've placed purposefully in my time streaming. The first time ever. Other than that, I actually disabled. I've pretty much disabled ads. Like I don't really. I think I have pre-roll ads, and that's it. And then occasionally you get hit randomly, cause that's what Twitch does. All right. So here's most of Analog Dreams. Oops, sorry. Run 30 minutes of ads? Imagine. Imagine. Alright, so let's take these caps off. Anybody saw ads? I mean, only the people who are not subbed would have gotten them. Just running infomercials? Got so sick of having to screw around with uBlock every month, I just caved and bought Nitro. Nice. We need split back speeds. Alright. I used to love watching I'm a Cutie Pie when all his viewers would chant for ads. Alrighty. Analog Dreams. What's a Totoro typing test? Only you can find out. Oh, I owe push-ups. I need to do push-ups. That's right, I almost forgot. Alright, I'll do push-ups in just a sec. But you can find out if you redeem it. Okay. Alright. Totoro typing test it is. Gee, that's a lot of push-ups. Wait. How many push-ups do I owe? Oh, I owe 20. Oh, okay. I'll do 20. It's fine. Oh no, wait. I owe. Oh, there's 30. Okay. I guess I owe 30. Okay. I see how it is. Making me work on a Saturday. It's alright. I haven't worked out recently, so might as well. Only 3 redemptions per stream? Yeah, otherwise it's too much time. Alright. Alright, there it is for now. I'm gonna remove these for now. Alright. Push-up time. Can you see? Okay. Okay. I'm not done though. Yes, I still have to. Halloween prep? Always prep for Halloween. Whew. Picked an artisan as well? Oh, I didn't see that. Let me see. Wait, it's unplugged. Let's see. Push-ups, done. Oh, I'll hydrate. Can we do typeys or grimace? Okay. I'll unplug. We're gonna do a grimace today. Fugu? No? Okay, fine. I'll put it here. I was driving just now? Oh, I see. Don't text and drive, that's for sure. I am. I'll turn it off. Alright, there. It should be normal now. Okay, let's see. Let's put the typing test up. Alright, there it is. It's blocking JD cam. It's okay. Alright. Here we go, friends. It's not okay? Alright, I'm gonna time you out. Bye. Alright. Today we have an Irene by zekk.works, and we have it built with pewter switches with cherry tops. I think these have been lubed with 205, but I'm not sure. But nonetheless, pretty nice light tactile switches if you haven't seen them before. Also, is this focused? I think it's decently focused. All right, let's give it a shot, shall we? Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice. Let's give it one more try. Oh man, it's pretty hot though. Whoo! How come Totoro typing so fast? Okay, here's the typing test. Na 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 na. Okay. Whew. It's hot. How do you guys like it? Okay. Here are the mods. I am sweating. Oh my god. I am sweating a lot. I'm sweating a lot. It's hot. Oh. There. What do you guys think? Is this Totoro test? Yes, it just happened. I just turned on the fan because it's very hot. Ah. Okay. But yeah. Pewter's very nice, actually. Super, super nice. RTX sounds a little weird. Oh, could be because of fan. Yeah, probably. Probably because of the fan I just turned on. Maybe I'll change it up. I just turned off the fan. It's hot. Maybe because the mic was far away. Oh, actually, yeah, that's probably it. It's because my voice was too far. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Pink and analog dreams. Oh yeah, here's the LED. Ta-da. Wait, that's not the right key. It's this one. Caps lock LED. That's the caps key though. That is what it is. Pretty cute though. Pretty cute. Caps? Yeah, I know, right? I think I would have really liked to see just this regular caps lock, but nonetheless, the set itself is a beauty. Can you see the bottom? Yeah, sure. Here's the bottom. Is this 1K better than my Fuji 65? Yeah, and here's a side profile. Front. Very nice and light board, actually. It's a very light keyboard. Yeah, cherry top pewters. Really nice. Really good stuff. Alright. Time to take this thing off. Didn't even know about this board? Oh, you wouldn't, because it was basically like a commission, basically. Essentially a commission. There's only 3 of them. Yeah, so you wouldn't have known. Yeah, basically like a friends and family sort of thing. Feels less bad? You shouldn't feel bad at all. You shouldn't really feel bad. I'm late? You are a little late, yes. You watched the dumb Squid Show. How do you like it? I mean, I haven't watched it, so you don't need to tell me any spoilers, but... It's pretty good? Yeah, that's what I hear. Entertaining, right? I have to say, I'm kind of proud of my stabilizer work these days. I think I've kind of reached the point where I can do them pretty consistently compared to before. I used to hate it, honestly. I think eventually it might tick a little, but you just take one of those syringes and should be solvable. But overall, I think the base work is pretty good now. Yeah. Now you feel pretty confident putting your name on stat work? Yes, I think so. I think I do like what I'm doing now. Before, I kind of used to be a little irked about it. I kind of felt like I didn't really feel confident, to be honest with you. Kind of felt like I was like always asking people for feedback. I was like, oh, do you like the board? Does it still hold up after a few months? Like, how are you feeling about it now? Do you get rid of the board? Is it trash? You know. But I think now it's like kind of reached the point where I feel like even on my own boards it feels nice. Yeah. It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect, but it's better than before at least. Yeah. It's mostly about the consistency though. It's not really about how good it is right away. It's more so like how consistent it is across many different boards that you build. Yeah. Heal staffs like Mike Myers. Anyway, so yeah, this was the build for today, and I have some other stuff that I'm gonna be building soon, over the coming few weeks. So for those who have been asking me today, I got a lot of questions as to when I'm gonna be building the Kage. I'm probably gonna be doing that. It hasn't arrived, so I think it's scheduled to arrive sometime middle of this week, and I still have some work to do, like prep work to do for it. Like I need to finish lubing some switches, but so I'm thinking either the next weekend, or the week after this one. So I said like at least like 8 days from today, at the very least. And then like a little more from that probably. Will it be a regular alu? I think it should be alu, but Nathan is doing his first on Monday. So for those who are interested in the Kage, Nathan Kim, Teha Types, he's doing his stream on Monday night. So if he got a poly one, it's very likely I'll get an alu one. If he got an alu one, then it's very likely I'll get a poly one. Probably. So yeah. But yeah, he should be building it first on Monday, and then I'll be building the one I get in about a week. And then the group ends at the end of the month, so you still have plenty of time to decide. Yeah. I'll probably be building the one I'm doing with MX Blacks, so it's pretty good reference for people. They should be like retooled MX Blacks, or you know, like modern MX Blacks. So it should be a pretty decent reference, like with 205. So yeah. Your shirt matches that board perfectly, is it? Is it the same? It's like slightly more vibrant pink on the board. Yeah. Any MX Browns avail? I'll have to mod some if I were to build the MX Browns, but MX Blacks is what I will have to return. So yeah, it'll be MX Blacks most likely. So there should be a pretty decent reference for people who know what MX Blacks sound like, and if you have a board that has MX Blacks on it, should be a decent reference for it. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I have other builds coming up. I have a Matrix 8XV 2.0 Christmas edition at some point. I have a TJR Alice, the polycarb version from the small friends and family group I guess. And then I also have a Portal 65 to build. Using your new PC? I indeed am. I haven't. I posted some pictures on my Discord. If you go to the other hobbies channel in my own Discord, it's there. I have some photos there, but I can post some. Let me see if I can get the link. Here's one. Is the difference noticeable? Oh, huge difference. Huge. Like, I don't feel like my computer's lagging out from having like Chrome tabs open and like, you know, all these things. Yeah. Like I open Chrome, boom, everything pops up. I have like all these different things open up and it's fine. I can play games on high like graphics and like that's awesome. I can do work with a lot of things running at the same time, which is actually great. It's something I've always been wanting to do. I pretty much anytime I have to do work, like I fully have to occupy the PC for that, and like it takes away from my personal like enjoyment of using my own computer. But now it's like I can do work at the same time as personal things and whatnot, so it's really nice. And the video on the GPU screen, yeah. And I put a custom GIF for those who haven't seen here. I changed the video. Look, there's the video, the streamable link right here. It's in chat now. And the temps are good. They're at around like, I've been monitoring the temps. It's between like 50 and 60 Celsius for the GPU idle. So pretty good temps. And so I'm pretty happy. I'm probably gonna move the Noctua fans that I have on my other case over, because they're a little better than the stock fans. But yeah, pretty happy. Finally backed up most things, installed most things that I need, and yeah, I'm probably gonna sell some of the parts that are on the other computer, like the 1070 that's on there, and maybe I'll give away the case to someone local. It's a Fantex Evolve N2. So it's a pretty nice case for someone who wants that. That's still worth something. Yeah, it would be nice to recoup some of that money from the build. So could have been Cloudline money. I mean, yeah, it could have been, but I would rather have some money for a rainy day, you know? Yeah. I got almost 200 for my GTX 980. 1070 for like $500? Damn. I'm definitely selling it then. I would like to recoup some money for sure. But yeah, sell some of those old parts for sure. 1070 is still good, yeah. It is still pretty good. Yeah. Mobiles and all these other kinds of parts don't really sell, do they? 1070 think if you have the 8GB one. I actually don't know which one I have. I have the... Oh, I do have the 8GB. I have the Gigabyte 1070 8GB WindForce OC 1070. So yeah, should be good. Should be good to... Mobile plus CPU bundle should still sell easily enough. Oh, nice. Sick. Yeah, I have a Z270 and Intel i5 7600 3.8 gigahertz quad core. That's the old PC stuff. So yeah, that's great. I'm glad that I can sell some of this stuff. That'll be nice. Awesome. That's fantastic. All right. Do people have any questions for me or anything that you guys might want to know or ask me questions about? But I think otherwise I'm pretty much done for tonight. I'm gonna go to bed soon. One more question. Will he marry me? You have to prove yourself. What stabs are you feeling these days? I still use Durock V2s for the most part, or otherwise cherry clip-ins are pretty okay. I would say. Yeah, cherry clip-ins or Durock V2 are probably the ones I would use. Zeal stabs are fine to use if you have them. They're pretty good still, but they're expensive, right? So if you already have some, you could use those. But Durock stabs, Durock V2 stabs are my go-to for non-cherry stabs. Yeah. Should I lube and film creams? Lube creams, don't film them. And break them in before you even lube them. Actually, broken in creams are actually pretty nice. Broken in creams and then lube. That's the move for creams. You want to break them in before you lube them. Will you hang out with Marcia when she visits New York in a few weeks? Yes, I will. I most definitely will hang out. We'll be seeing her. Yeah. I know actually that I believe that Minterly is also visiting town, so I might see her and a few community people at some point. Yeah. How much break-in is enough? Just to the point where you feel like it's not like you know, like that like rubbing, like annoying feeling that you get when they're still kind of leathery. Like as long as you're not getting as much of that feeling and you feel like it's, you know, that lube would change the way that feels, I think that's a good point. It's pretty much at the point where you apply lube and it actually changes how the switch feels significantly. Because if it doesn't, then it means it's not broken in enough, and you're just basically like applying lube on top and just gliding on that layer. Yeah. Anyone know the difference between new tactile creams and blueberries? I personally don't. Been trying to break in my browns, don't know what is enough. I feel like browns tend to be decently smooth nowadays, but I'm not sure. Can I get an Insta stories post when you guys hang out? yeah, for sure. I'll try to remember. I don't post on Insta often, so but yeah, I'll try to do that. Yeah. Let's see who's streaming right now. Actually, I actually don't know. Jinte is streaming. He's doing he's doing a lot of things. Patty Shinchin Wong is streaming. Ariston, I'm not sure who Ariston is, but they're doing a Frogty kill. Viren, they're from Asia, I believe. They're doing a Iron 165 polycarb build. There's a person named Custom KBD, a Shallow Lake, Kevin Dam, Iwanu, Shibiku. A lot of keyboard people that I don't really know too well, but Nihon Jam is doing a house build. The Last Chada? Depends on what you guys want to see. Patty? We rated Patty last time, didn't we? Or like a while back. Let's rate Jinte actually. I haven't rated Jinte since he came back. So let's go rate Jinte. Alright, let's go rate Jinte, who's doing a bunch of things. He's doing a Nunu R3, KR2, and an Ina themed macro pad. So if you're into that VTuber stuff, I guess. Literally build-a-thon, yeah, I know, right? Jinte, you're my favorite. Squiggly. Wait, where's the squiggly? Wait, here's the squiggly. Squiggly. Yo-yo guy. VTuber. You're my favorite VTuber. Miyago Uwu. This is what we need to. We'll tell him. But thank you again, everybody, for coming by for the rebuild of this Irene. I think next time, if you don't see me doing, no, I don't think the Kage will arrive on time. So I think the next time will probably be the Portal build. So we'll be checking out the Portal 65 next time. It's basically like similar to a unicorn. It's like a tray mount, 65% with an O-ring. So we'll be checking that out. Yep, but until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Not YMK, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, buddy. Take care of yourselves, have a good night. And take it easy. Peace everyone. Have a good one.